Have you ever wondered what would happen if the UFC completely lost its mind? Like, totally snap? Forget weight classes, forget athletic commissions, forget logic. Imagine George St. Pierre, Jon Jones, and Justin Gaethje in the cage at the same time.
George St. Pierre is the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Over him right here in the first round. Jon Jones has been a shale sudden.
Takedown for the All-American for good measure. A live underdog to be sure. Justin Gaethje coming up large late against Rafael Fiziev.
Yeah, one octagon, three legends. A tactical genius, an unkillable brawler, and a dude who fights like a violent alien on stilts. It's not fair, it's not sanctioned, but man, it's fun to imagine. So let's do it anyway. Welcome to the UFC Fantasy Octagon, where chaos is the only rule. Round 1, size, style, and madness. Let's start with the basics. Size matters, especially in MMA, and especially when someone is trying to introduce their elbow to your consciousness. Jon Jones is a 6'4" freak of nature.
Jon Jones, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
A former light heavyweight champ who now beats up heavyweights for breakfast. He's got an 84-inch reach, basically the wingspan of a bald eagle in fight mode, built like a praying mantis and trained in Muay Thai and black magic. Watch him dissect opponents from range at his ESPN MMA highlights. George St. Pierre, the welterweight GOAT, 5'10", 76-inch reach, compact, clean, strategic.
George St. Pierre is the new welterweight champion.
He's the guy who turned mixed martial arts into actual martial arts. See his precision takedown game in this highlight reel. Justin Gaethje, 5'11", lightweight warlord.
He cannot! Justin Gaethje with his ultimate highlight.
Stockier build, shorter reach, but possibly one of the most likely to show up grinning like a lunatic. He's the human embodiment of the word brawl. Watch as he chops down Barboza here. Now, under normal circumstances, these size differences would be illegal. Jon Jones could probably double-leg Gaethje and GSP into another dimension. But fighting isn't just physics, it's also psychology, timing, fighting IQ, and sometimes sheer recklessness. So what happens when you trap all three in one cage? You get the weirdest chess match of violence you've ever seen. Round 2, the bell rings. Ding ding! The chaos begins. Jon Jones steps forward first, arms extended like a T-800 scanning for Sarah Connor. Calm, calculating, dangerous. GSP starts circling. That familiar bounce in a step. Hands up, eyes locked, already downloading everything. Gaethje, he's already charging forward like someone lit his shorts on fire. He slams a calf kick into Jon Jones' lead leg. Crack! The sound echoes so hard it might wake up Bruce Buffer's ancestors. Jon blinks, raises an eyebrow, probably considers spinning back elbowing Gaethje into the metaverse. Meanwhile, GSP watches, calculating, feinting, probably considering a perfectly timed takedown the moment Jon gets distracted. This is where it gets wild. Jon Jones isn't just big, he's smart. He doesn't overreact, he sets traps. Gaethje doesn't care about traps. He jumps in face first and figures it out on the way down. And GSP, he waits, he watches, he chooses. But this is still a three-way fight, and there are no breaks. Round 3, teamwork makes the nightmare work. If GSP and Gaethje want any chance of winning this chaos match, they need to team up, temporarily, begrudgingly, like Iron Man and Captain America fighting Thanos. Here's how it might go. Jon is forced to defend. He frames, knees, clinches, he's overwhelmed for about 60 seconds, but that's a long time in the octagon. Maybe GSP gets the takedown. Maybe Gaethje lands a flying knee from outer space. Maybe, just maybe, Jones bleeds. The fans go crazy. But alliances in a three-way fight are made of sand. 1 minute they're helping you, the next they're suplexing you. And once Jon shrugs Gaethje off or punishes GSP with a knee from the depths of hell, it's back to every man for himself. Round 4, Gaethje gets wild. Gaethje doesn't do calm.
That's it! He cannot! Justin Gaethje with his ultimate highlight! He doesn't even have the energy to celebrate!
Even after eating an elbow buffet from Jones, he keeps moving forward. Bloody grin, zero hesitation. He swings with violence. He throws leg kicks like insults. You can't count him out. He might eat a jab, walk through a knee, and still land that one punch that turns the entire fight on its head. GSP tries to slow him down, take down, ground control, but Gaethje scrambles, throws elbows from the bottom, starts talking smack mid-fight. The guy turns fights into barroom brawls in a phone booth. Meanwhile, Jon Jones is watching, resting, healing, waiting. The second Gaethje and GSP wear each other out. Big mistake? Nah. Big trap. Round 5, GSP versus Gaethje. Let's say Jones gets briefly taken out. Maybe he rolls an ankle trying to fly elbow a ghost. Who knows?
It is all over! It is all over! Wow! Jon Jones remains the UFC light heavyweight champion!
Now it's GSP versus Gaethje. The technician versus the berserker. GSP uses footwork, feints, and fight IQ. Shoots when Gaethje overcommits. Gaethje keeps it standing, tries to chop GSP down with those signature leg kicks. GSP adjusts, wrestles, takes him down. Gaethje, he's bleeding, but he's not stopping. He throws up kicks, punches from guard, laughs in pain. This is a fight fan's dream. You see the essence of both men. GSP, control, strategy, brilliance. Gaethje, chaos, violence, heart. But there's a shadow lurking. Jon Jones isn't done. Round 6, Jones returns. Jones comes back like a horror movie villain.
Jon Jones, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world!
Fresh enough, calculated, GSP turns to face him, shoots, misses, gets stuffed. Gaethje tries to swarm, eats a front kick that folds him like laundry. Now it's Jon picking his targets. Elbows from weird angles, kicks to the knee, shoulder strikes that somehow hurt your feelings. GSP tries to wrestle, Jones sprawls and counters with violence. Gaethje tries to brawl, Jones traps him against the cage and drops elbows like thunder. Eventually, fatigue sets in. GSP's gas tank is legendary, but not infinite. Gaethje's chin holds until it doesn't. And Jon, still dangerous, still creative, and freakishly smart. Final round, crowning the Chaos King. So, who wins this madness? Let's break it down. If there are no alliances, Jon Jones wins. He's simply too big, too long, and too intelligent. If Gaethje and GSP team up, they have a shot, a real one. But only if they can maintain the alliance long enough to wear Jon down. Big if. Gaethje's best path to victory? Surprise, a wild shot that catches Jon clean, the same way he finished Tony Ferguson. GSP's best path? Wrestling, cardio, control. Turn the fight into a math equation. But Jon Jones isn't just another fighter. He's an unsolvable problem. A guy who breaks rhythm, tempo, and expectations. He doesn't just win fights. He hacks them. He's the apex predator in a room full of wolves. Winner? Jon Jones. But honestly, the real winners are us. So what do we learn from this hypothetical violence simulator? Size matters, especially when the size also has a genius-level fight IQ. GSP is still a master class in technique, calm, and strategy. Gaethje is a berserker with a chin made of granite and a heart made of fire. But in a cage with prime Jon Jones, you need backup and maybe divine intervention. Let us know in the comments, what do you think wins this insane matchup? What trio of UFC legends should we throw in next? Maybe Anderson Silva, Khabib, Adesanya in a three-way ninja brawl? Like, subscribe, and never stop imagining the ridiculous. See you in the next one.